Hi, my name is Rick, and like you, I'm passionate about this great game of golf. I'd like to give you some insight into how to hit the ball farther. Now, I do a lot of lessons on power, balance, things of that nature. This one I've added to it because, again, my philosophy is this: different strokes for different folks. What works for me may not work for you. But if I give you enough to think about, I give you enough lessons, you pick the one that's going to work for you. Now, I'm watching Jamie Sadlowski, and I see him swinging the club, and most of the times when you hear the golf analysts, they'll say, wow, he has a double wrist cock. And that has a lot to do with his power band. Absolutely. Cock the wrist. A lot of it also has to do with his natural genetics, also his muscles. So a lot of things are working together. But there's one particular thing that he does that so many of us do in martial arts. And understanding this is critical. What's that term, that equation? Mass plus speed equals power? Mass. What is mass? How do you get your mass behind it? Mind you, if you can get your mass behind it, you're going to hit the ball a lot farther. It would be, let me give you an analogy. I weigh 175 pounds. If I ran at 10 miles an hour and I hit you, you would feel the impact position. Okay, another fellow's 235 pounds. If he ran 10 miles an hour and he hit you, you'd feel the difference in strength, all right? The weight. So weight has a lot to do with mass behind it. So let me show you what the key component, what we do, and Jamie Sadlowski does, all right? And you'll see this a lot. Now, when Jamie takes the club back, you have to understand that there are positions that his lower body is going through that allows him to get his mass behind it. And one of the things is, you can see it in slow motion, when he's coming into the ball, his right leg has left the ground. I mean, his heel's off the ground. His hip is facing it. That mass is now behind his golf swing, all right? Even though he's muscular, now he gets this entire mass, 165 pounds behind it. Let me show you how I do it on the back. If I stand here and I stand sideways, just like this, and I try to punch Bob, how much power can I have? Not a lot, because number one, my mass is not behind it, all right? So I want to get my mass behind it. If I stand here, now my mass is behind it, I can hit him a lot harder. In a golf swing, what happens, you'll watch these golfers, and we do this in martial arts, as they're coming into it, their mass is so far into it, this side. Both their hips are facing, all right? Their chest may be like this, but this mass is behind it. So they generate all that mass, that left leg is almost off the, the right leg is almost off the ground. All that weight's behind it. That's why they hit it even farther, all right? If you swing the club and you keep this side back and you swing it, you're only going to have this turn. This mass behind it is critical for more power. All right? You'll see that in all the golf swings. Today, way back when, you would see just one pocket facing it. Right? Now you see two pockets facing it. Right? They call it two-pocket drill. But it's a key component. Let me do that for you. Now, mind you, when you set up behind the ball, actually set up behind the ball. All right? So I'm going to make sure the ball is definitely in front of my stance. So it'll be inside my left instep. So now we know all my mass is behind it. So right here, I'm thinking mass behind it. So right here, it's not going to be a golf swing, but it's my lower level. See, my lower body, I want my lower body to turn. And I get that lower body to turn, get my mass behind it. You can see how quickly or how hard I hit that. And all I did is get my mass behind it. It's a critical component in power. Mass plus speed equals power. I've given you the speed lessons before. This is the mass lesson. My name is Rick, like you, passionate about this great game of golf. Give that some consideration. I know it works, and thanks for watching.